rappers with the same baby mama. Join us as we dive into the intriguing world of hip-hop relationships. From Future and Joey Chavez to Lil Wayne and Nivea, these artists share more than just the stage. Discover the surprising connections and challenges they face in the name of love and family. Stay tuned for the full story. Gaining success in the rap industry gives you a lot more dating possibilities, but somehow artists continue to choose the same baby moms. And today, we're examining the most notable and unexpected artists who sired children with the same lady. Immediately, let's begin. Among the top rappers in the business is Future's. Although he is well known for his personal life and music, though he makes an effort to maintain a low profile in his relationships, having 8 children with 8 different women makes it difficult to maintain a low profile in your personal life. A son named Hendrix Future was born in 2018 as a result of Future's hookup with dancer and model Joey Chavez. Everyone expected Chavez to have another child, but when they learned who the other baby's father was, they were astonished. It turns out that Bow Wow and Chavez started dating in the early 2000s and gave birth to a child in 2011. Raising their daughter together wasn't easy at first after their 2013 breakup. Fortunately, they were able to resolve the issue before Chavez had to sue for child support. In an interview Powell gave to Jason Lee the previous year, she stated, "That's my dog for life, and she knows I'll do anything for her. My buddy is that." Since he was a teenager, he claims Puff is the one who taught him how to mature and maintain a positive relationship with Chavez, even though they're not dating. Bow Wow and Chavez were able to resolve the issue. But when it comes to the future, everything is completely different. Future had already moved on with another woman by the time Chavez was about to give birth to their baby. When he brought his new girl to Hendrix's baby shower the previous year, he made a crazy, poisonous move. After Chavez was photographed kissing Diddy on his yacht in Italy, things got nasty. Bow Wow claimed he initially intended to kill his friend, but after talking to Diddy over FaceTime, everything was fine. Bow Wow responded that he felt no pressure whatsoever, and that he didn't expect them to get married or do anything else when the media questioned him about the situation. Bow Wow was correct in his assessment, and Chavez later claimed that the kiss was an oversight and that nothing more occurred. The fact that Bow Wow once dated Sierra, Future's girlfriend, makes the situation even more bizarre. He and Future have similar choices in women, even though they never had children together. R&B performer Nivea gained popularity in the early 2000s. She was nominated for a Grammy for the song "Don't Mess With My Man." Lil Wayne was also interested in it. He made the deft move to get in touch with her when he informed his management that he wanted to record a song with her. Nivea claims that when Wayne and her first started dating, he urged her to abandon the music business and that he would take care of her. Then one day he suggested that they leave their home and rent an apartment instead. Nivea consented to the transfer, but it was later discovered that Wayne wanted her out of the house so he could transfer a woman by the name of Toya Johnson. When Wayne started treating her like a supporting character, Nivea moved on and wed the man of her dreams. Nivea reconnected with Lil Wayne following their divorce in 2007. Even though Wayne had a child in 2008 with his ex-girlfriend Sarah Vivian, Nivea remained with him. Nivea learned Lauren London was pregnant on the same day her pregnancy was confirmed in 2009, which made the issue much messier. Wayne had gotten both Nivea and Lauren London pregnant at the same time. She was already in a difficult situation when his mother passed away, making everything worse. When Nivea and Wayne split up, she had few people to lean on. Nivea told People magazine that after that, she and Lauren London ended up becoming quite close. "She and I grew extremely close, and it was very upsetting. We were two people going through something that might best be described as embarrassing. I know it sounds strange. It's a good thing Wayne's baby mamas handled the situation without too much fuss, because it could have gone much worse." In the industry, Erykah Badu is legendary. In 1997, when her debut album was released, it achieved triple platinum status. Andre 3000 from Outkast and she has a son together. A few years after their breakup, 3 Stacks created the famous song Miss Jackson about her and her mother. Despite the breakup of their romance, they remained friends and had 3 achievements. Now, Erykah resembles a sister to him. Then, in 2004, Erykah gave birth to a daughter with the DOC, another rapper. The DOC had a major impact on rap in the 1990s. He collaborated with giants like NWA and contributed to the writing of some of the Chronic's famous lyrics. However, The majority of younger rap listeners probably aren't familiar with his music. In the early 2000s, Erykah also made comments for a while, but they didn't have any children together. After that, she had a second daughter with Jay Electronica in 2009. A formula for catastrophe might include having 3 children with 3 different rappers. However, Erykah claims that nothing could be more ideal. All the parents are close and frequently hang out together rather than getting into pointless arguments and making life more difficult for the kids. At Erykah's residence, she refers to her family as the hip-hop Incredibles, and it would be wild if they all collaborated on a project. Kim Porter had children with 2 separate men in the industry before she, unfortunately, died of pneumonia back in 2018. She dated a singer and songwriter named All Be Sure in 1991, and the 2 of them had a son together who was named Quincy. After that, Kim and Diddy began dating in 1994. Diddy took their relationship seriously, and he even adopted Quincy, Kim's son. 4 years later, they had their son together, but a year later, after a few years apart, they decided to call it quits. Because their marriage wasn't working, let's attempt it again. They got back together in 2003, and they had twin girls in 2006. Although Diddy and Kim loved one another very much, they were unable to make their relationship work, and they ended up divorcing permanently in 2007. Despite this, they remained very close friends up until Kim's passing. Diddy discussed the matter on the Charissa Please podcast, hosted by Young Miami, back in June. He admitted to her that he sobbed uncontrollably for the first 3 months following Kim's passing. At first, he found it impossible to contemplate it without crying, but he eventually discovered a way to tolerate the suffering. Even though she is nearly half his age, Diddy and Miami also acknowledged their relationship. However, she revealed that they are still both single to Double Axel in September. They appear to be attempting to keep things informal. Diddy, though, stated in an interview with Teyana Taylor in October that he is prepared to be taken off his feet. Young Miami won't likely be the one to clean him up, but at least Diddy is figuring out how to move on from Kim's untimely passing. Despite not being a rapper, Russell Simmons is nevertheless regarded as a legend in the rap scene. He and Rick Rubin co-founded Def Jam Records in 1994, and Kimora Lee Simmons, a model and entrepreneur, was his wife for 4 years before they divorced. Together they had 2 kids, but in 2006, they decided to call it quits and obtain a divorce. Although she was still legally wed to Simmons, Kimora began seeing Jimon Hounsou in 2007. Hanson was a well-known actor who appeared in films such as Guardians of the Galaxy and the 6th Fast and Furious film, and in 2009. With Kimora, he had a son they called Kenzo. When they broke up 3 years later, they said it was because Russell Simmons no longer supported their way of life. There were rumors that they held a holiday party at Simmons's house and were already in trouble. While Hanson watched the kids scatter, Moore hung out with him. After Hanson announced he was taking Kenzo to live in Africa, things only got worse. When the media got up with Hanson in 2019 on Father's Day, he confessed he couldn't even recall the last time he had the opportunity to visit his son. After the release of the Hanson situation-related video, according to reports, he and Kimora were drafting a formal custody arrangement. Fortunately, it appears that the situation has improved. Hanson made more wishes last year. Happy Mother's Day on Instagram, however. It seems that you focus more on taking care of the kids. She previously admitted to People magazine in October that she doesn't actually co-parent with their ex-partners and that she handles practically everything on her own. "I do it all," she claimed. "Not co-parenting at all. They are a trio. I alone and I alone." In the world of hip-hop, relationships and connections often intertwine in unexpected ways. We hope you've enjoyed exploring the fascinating stories of rappers who share more than just the spotlight. If you want to stay updated on more intriguing tales from the music industry and beyond, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in.